Hello, good morning or good evening to everyone. Welcome to Mainframe Practical Tutorial. You're watching Mainframe Tutorials. So today in this video, I would like to share you practical tutorial about the COBOL program using add, subtract and multiply. So these are the arithmetical operations which is required for any programming language during their programming. So as we all code uh, the same arithmetic operations in either it might be C, C++, Java or .NET. In the same way, now we are going to see how do we do an arithmetical operation using COBOL practically. So let's go and see how to do that practically. Now let's connect to the COBOL program by connecting to the mainframe terminal. So now I'm into the mainframe machine, and here is your library where the COBOL program has written. And as you all know that COBOL program is written in PDS member. So the same thing I'm doing it here, just write keyword columns. So make sure you have written all the coding in a standard section according to their column A and column B, and don't make any mistakes. Be cautious about the rules. How do you start, where do we start, identification, division, environment divisions, and the sections and paragraphs. So okay, so here is my identification division, then the programmer ID, then author, then give example description, followed by environment division, data division, and working storage section. So here I'm going to declare variables related to working storage section. Since this program is about to compute, add, subtract and multiply, so I have declared couple of variables over here. uh, so as we all know that in data divisions we have three different sections, that is working storage section, linkage section and file section. So if you're trying to declare a variable with working storage section, you just try to declare starts with a predecessor with the ws hyphen, so that it would be easy to understand you. And in the same way, if you have a linkage section, try to code with ls hyphen, and the same way for file section, try to code it with fs hyphen. So okay, so this is how we declared variables here, a b c d, and we are trying to assign a value instead of accepting the from terminal. So I'm trying to hardcode the value here itself in the COBOL program instead of dynamically accepting it. So I'm assigning each values to these respective variables with the declared a data type length of 9, which is numeric. So now we'll go into the procedure division where actual logic comes here. So add is a keyword to add two variables. Just I'm trying to add it to A to B and the result is stored in B. Then I'm trying to display add of two variables is B. uh, the display as the result is stored in WSB. I'm trying to display this and end with a dot. So display, as you all know, the display is the output terminal output command, which is display this output on the screen. So the same way, subtract is a keyword to subtract the two variables, subtract C from B and giving to D. In the same way for multiply, we use multiply keyword to multiply two numbers. And the same way for divide, we give divide keyword to divide two numbers and then trying to display. So you can easily understand, right? This is a simple language. You are writing a COBOL program. How you have learned English, right? So first you learn the statement, sections, paragraph, words, sections, words, then statements, then sections, paragraphs. In the same way, the COBOL program is also in the same way. So here and then later on we learn some, we go into max class, then we learn about what is addition, subtraction, division and the same. So it's the feel like the same thing. So here and add is a keyword which is used to add words, subtract, multiply and divide. So now we are done with this coding a program. Then we will go to compile section and we will try to compile this. So what is the program name I gave there? I gave my program name as compute, though I'll make sure that my program is pointing to specific library, and say this is my library, where it is, and make sure you have pointed to this and compute. If you are using any copylib, you'll be using the copylib point. I'm not using copylib, just even though if you make it remain same, no problem. So make sure you load it into your load library. The compiled copy of COBOL program should be loaded in this load library, so make sure. So then I'm going to submit this job. So it is submitted, it is ended with 0. Then after ending at 0, just go to spool and verify if it has been successfully completed and it has been ended with 0. Just how do you check it? You go to spool and make sure step 1 has been successfully executed with condition code 0. Then you go to COBOL program and cross check if it is with return code 0 and your code is expanded properly according to the coding sheet. Yes, you can see the coding sheet and your code is expanded properly, and then there are no issues with the compilation process. So what is the next step of the compilation? Yes, you're right, it's to run. So we need to run the COBOL program. So you should point your program name. This you need to write a separate JCL to compile your COBOL program. So I will be commenting here. So is it COBOL program for compute arithmetical operations to add, subtract, multiply, subtract and multiply. So this is how we write a new JCL and give a comment so that everyone can understand uh, if you are in your absence. So step 01, compute and give your load library whatever you pointed in compilation. Then since we don't have any what I can say accept statements in your COBOL program, so I'm not using this SNDD start, so just remains as it is. So now straight away submit it and see the results. So it ended with max is 0. Then again go to spool. How do we go to spool? Okay, so now check the results. See, addition of two numbers WSA and B is 0 and division and subtraction is 0. 0, multiplication 0 and division of two numbers is 0, 7. So this is how if the two variables are same, so obviously 0 comes. So then what I'm trying to do is C was 3 from B, since the result was B storing 3 minus 3 results to 0. In the same way, multiplication 0 and division is 7. So this is how a COBOL program works when if you want to add, subtract or multiplications. If you like this video, kindly please subscribe or like or comment on my YouTube channel. So if you are looking for many updates which whatever I post on my YouTube channel, kindly please subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you won't miss any videos whichever I would be posting. So thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great and pleasureful day.